Let's start with your reading, Taurus. Today, we're going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. Okay, very interesting progression over here. The main energy for the reading today is the Knight of Wands. Someone is taking action over here. There is movement and something coming in which might very well surprise you actually. Or if this is you making the move, it will surprise the people around you. It feels overall as though you're doing what's necessary to get yourself out of a rut, to get yourself out of a situation that might have been great at first, but that right now instead brings negativity more than it brings positivity. I feel that overall, Taurus, you are just ready to be happy again. So let's see what this is about. In the recent past, the Hangman, the Nine of Swords, this is clearly something that in the past limited you. And most times it was impossible to notice. You thought many times here that you were happy, that you had everything you needed, but looking at it now, you realize how that wasn't really the case, especially by the end of it. It often made you feel as though you were walking on eggshells, never knowing how the end of the day would have been with that person. A lot of uncertainties, and we all know that Taurus doesn't stick around for situations like these. We'll dig deeper into this energy to understand what happened here. Now, in the current energies, we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups reversed. I feel that currently you're ready for a new beginning, as we were saying, ready to leave everything behind and finally focus on your future once again. But at times when you look around, you realize that there is not much going on at the moment, right? And although you're wanting to keep strong, to stay strong, sometimes that feeling of loneliness makes you second guess your decisions, or at least it makes you wonder if maybe that previous situation might need to be revisited. We'll see what you feel right now and how you should handle the current situation in order to really get out of that rut. Now, look at this. In the near future, Two of Cups and the Lovers, it's definitely interesting to see the Ace of Cups coming up in reversed and then the Lovers right after. It truly feels as though what you're experiencing right now in the present is just a big anticipation for something completely different. You know, just like when a big ocean wave comes in, and what happens right before that moment is the water pulling back as if it was moving away, but the truth is that it's preparing to come back in full speed, preparing for a big move overall. You might feel as though you're stuck right now or that you're being rejected, but what you have coming up will definitely surprise you. So let's start clarifying, and let's start with your recent past. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Empress. I mean, you see the difference in energy in between you and the person you were dealing with. The Empress is someone very mature, very aware of who they are and what they want, whereas instead, Pages are people that still need to figure that out. And so I see right here that you really put up with a lot of things here, Taurus, and mainly because you believed in this. You didn't want to give up right away. You are overall a very persistent sign. And when you fall in love, you usually stay in love for a long period of time. And some people have the tendency to take advantage of that. What they don't know is that obviously your patience has a limit. And when you decide that it's time to move on, when they take you to your very limit, now at that point, you rarely come back from it. I feel that this put you in a position where you're now saying, I don't want to deal with people like this anymore. I don't want to deal with pages anymore, with people who don't know what they want or who are not able to fight for what they want. I don't want to be always afraid of what the person is going to do or is going to say. I want to be happy and content in the moment. And this is not negotiable anymore. And so now we see that regardless of the love, Page of Cups, and the passion, Page of Wands, that you might feel with someone, it's just not enough anymore. It's not enough to make you believe that something is going to work out. No, now you need more. And you would rather be single, be by yourself, other than investing in the wrong people and wrong connections. So let's see then what's going on in the present, and let's clarify the current energies. Judgment. See, we were just saying the Sun. Now I want to be responsible for my own happiness, and that is your main goal right now. I definitely see you back to a pivotal moment when it comes to your emotional situation, Taurus. The current energy is the same energy that you had when you first met the other person. There is this need that you have, a need to love, a need to connect, to share experiences, and to just feel as though you belong to the other person. The issue is that you look for love when you're not fully ready for it. Five of Cups, this is someone sad, someone who feels as though they have just lost something important, or feels as though they need something or someone in order to be happy again. As a general rule, when you feel the lack of love, you should stay away from looking for love, if that makes sense. This is where you can really change it all right now, Taurus. I mean it. Instead of finding someone to love, love yourself, the Empress right here. Give to yourself what you are expecting from others. And not just because it's fair, but also because the universe responds to that energy with an important surprise, as we see in the near future. But it usually does. It adapts to your vision, to your perception, and all of a sudden you have something that you give up on because you told yourself, you know what, I don't really need it. It would be a nice to have, but I can survive and live without it. And that's when the universe comes in and say, oh yeah, then here you go, you have it now. So let's go ahead and clarify the near future to see what's coming your way. The Emperor. Okay. Emperor, Empress, 8 of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups. Wow, this is a wish coming true right here. This is definitely someone who is not leaving any room for misunderstandings. What we see here is someone who's going to say it all at once. Maybe sending a page-long text or sending a voice message that will definitely surprise you. And again, we have the Lovers, perfect combination, and then we have the Empress and the Emperor. Now it's coming up twice, the same message saying this is the perfect pair. And keep in mind that the fact that now this is the perfect match, it doesn't mean that it was the perfect match in the past. It's not enough to meet the right person. You also have to be ready to receive it. And we see something right here, which is happening really at the perfect time. I do believe that whomever this person is, you really thought they were not interested. Because just like the wave, they pulled back. They acted as though they were walking away. They potentially gave you the wrong impression overall. Whether that was intentional or not, we'll have to find out. But someone is now really seeing you, Taurus. It's like they were seeing you for the first time. There is a promising new beginning here, magic coming in, a feeling of harmony and happiness. But to be 100% honest, this sudden change from 0 to 100, it's still something that worries me a little bit. We need to see why now and why not before. Is this someone you can really trust? Or is it again only the answer to what you're searching for right now and what you need to see in the moment? So let's do two things. First of all, let's flip the reading and see what the real intentions and feelings behind this incoming wave are. And then we'll see how this is all bound to evolve in the future. Is this the one that will change it all around for you? Or is this something you're feeling because you need to feel it in this moment in time? And then we'll see what else you have coming your way in the next few months, Taurus. Next few months, Taurus. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the Fool, number 0. Speaking of new beginnings, right? Something is definitely starting off for you, Taurus, and it's making you feel lighter, happy, excited overall. But this time something is different. Given this Fool energy, it looks as though you have zero expectations at the moment. You're not setting yourself up for failure anymore. You're enjoying the moment without fantasizing too much about what the future holds. You might think that this is not what we were talking about at first, right? When we were mentioning long-term vision, long-term stability. But the surprise instead is that this has everything to do with it. Because now with the Fool, you are detaching outcomes from people and situations, and you just know what you want. You know where you want to go. And then you let the universe take care of the rest. You know, sometimes to be happy, you just need to choose to be happy. And what we see here is definitely something that could revolutionize everything for you. But this is you. This is, the Wheel of Fortune. What were we talking about? Exactly this. Something happening in the right place at the right time. I'm going to shuffle that card back in and see if it comes back once again. Overall, I feel that you are in for a surprise, but it's not enough to receive a surprise. It's not enough to receive the right person, right opportunity. You need to be in the mindset that will allow you to take advantage of that. Sometimes we have the best thing ever right before our eyes and we miss out on it because we're not seeing it or because we're not able to trust it. So let's start by seeing what exactly is coming your way. I want to clarify that Emperor energy and see who this person is. Intentions, feelings, everything we can find out about them. Okay. Oh my God, you definitely know this person. The Six of Cups is coming up twice. And this is someone who is definitely either missing you or they are thinking about an opportunity to be with you, to spend time with you. And honestly, they have this nostalgic type of feeling that they cannot explain, but that connects them to you in a very mysterious way. So what we see from this